All right. Welcome back to More FLA Homes. If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian Clay. Alongside me is one of our real estate rock stars on the squad. Miss Crystal, how are you?
I'm excellent. How are you, Christian?
I am doing excellent. So about 3, maybe 4 months ago, I think it's closer to 3, we had a Preferred Partners Connect where we brought all of our vendors that we typically work with throughout the year. And it was like, this is a celebration for you all, but it was also a pitch and a reminder that, hey, we have a lot of families that we need to help. And we invited so many PSRs, preferred sales reps from so many different builders: Pulte, Lennar, DR Horton, KB Homes, Richmond American, David Week. You name it, we had our preferred sales reps there. And it was really unique. All of those builders reps inside of one room, typically competition, but it felt like our team. Right? It kind of felt like extensions of us. And that is what we want our preferred sales reps to feel like: extensions of us that are working for you all to help get the job done. And this is a good story right here of how one of our preferred sales reps helped us get a really freaking good deal. I love this one here. Take them home.
Yes. So walking into a model home and working with the rep there may seem convenient for you. And like if it's a spur of the moment, you just decide to go look. But there's significant risk that come along with not having realtor representation when you're going as a buyer. And part of we have this insider access with these relationships we've developed with these PSRs and the different companies where sometimes we get treated a little bit different and it works in your favor. So, um, you might have a sales rep and we've experienced this before, and we make note and we find a different sales rep when this happens. But when they go on vacation or it's their day off, they're not answering your calls. They're not answering our calls. Sometimes we've had where people show up to do a walkthrough and nobody's there. And they
I
can't get
remember
a
that day.
hold of anybody.
I remember
Yeah.
that day. Not a good one.
I mean, can you imagine the frustration? You're so excited to walk through your
The
new
worst
house,
part
closing
about that
in
is they
2
drove
days.
3 hours to go see their home. They drove three
Yes.
hours to see their home just to show up, and the rep who was on vacation, ironically, that day was like, "Oh, I gave you guys the wrong date." Like, what? What? Let us learn
Yes.
from those. Let us find the right reps for you guys, right? So,
Well, and
oh,
I was there and I was like, no, we're getting this done today. And we got it handled, right?
love it, love it.
And I was able to, do that for them while they dealt with their frustration over it. So that's a lot of, what we do is like, no, I've seen this before. I know how to handle it, been down this road. But thankfully, in this community, we have some wonderful relationships with the preferred sales rep and with the construction managers. We've had some construction managers that did not do what they said they were going to do for our people. And, we had one where they even had a little bit of extra time. The house closed, but the people were coming from across the country. And he had more time to get the vendors in there and get some paint touch ups, drywall, different things done. And I trusted him to do that. They trusted him to do that, went ahead and signed on the dotted line, and he did not get it done. So, um, that is a red flag. Moving forward, we have a different construction manager that we're wanting to work with there and to handle our things because we don't have those problems. So, and he's actually, I believe, gone back and helped them fix some of their issues as well. So I've told them, I cannot have that happen with you again. Like, we're not going to have that happen
You just
again.
scared me. You just scared me when you
I
said it. I
need
was like, me? Oh no, the construction manager.
We've got to make sure everything's fixed when you say it's going to be fixed. And if you have a vendor that's, not on schedule or something like that, we can work with that. But
So
we
real
can't
quick,
handle it.
before we
A
hop
problem
in,
with you.
before we hop into the deal and how it all came
Yeah.
together, the reality for everybody out there, right? Like, how many construction managers in this community, maybe 3 already, that have kind of turned over?
There were 3 working at one time, all in different sections, and they're down to 1.
They're down to
And
one. Okay.
thankfully, it's one that has worked very well for us, and he's very responsive, and he understands we've sold a lot of homes in this community and we need to be happy. So we
Probably
keep
the
bringing
reason he
buyers
stuck
back.
around. He's pretty good, right? And so that is
Yeah.
the reality, not just for the construction manager, but for all aspects of buying new construction homes. Hold tight. We're going to get into this deal here. But the sales reps that you work with, there is high turnover. One of our longest lasting sales reps that we've had, we were talking in the chat the other day, just left and went to another company. These things happen with us. you have that familiar face here. So either way, so this deal we're talking about is a subscriber of ours. So shout out to you. But take us through that real quick. Like, how did it start? And then let's get to the deal. We'll tour the home too.
Yeah, I think she actually started out talking with another member of our team who works in a different area most of the time. And when he saw that where I am is going to be a better fit for her, we were able to transfer her over so he's not 2 hours away, 3 hours away trying to do something for her here when I'm here. So we have that ability with our team to help you wherever you want to be, which is it's wonderful. We all work together really, really well. So I don't think we could have a better group of people
Aw,
with our
I'm going to
team.
tell them you
But
said that. They're going to be like, Crystal
don't,
said
yeah,
that?
y'all
Crystal?
don't show them this video. Um, so yeah, this home was honestly not on my radar because it was going to be out of the price range. This is a floor plan that was out of the price range of what they were originally looking at. We had a monthly payment. Usually for people, they don't really know the overall budget of what amount of house they can afford, but they know what monthly payment they're going to be comfortable with. So we kind of take it from there. I get with the preferred sales reps and say, what do you have that fits this mold? And this home was being discounted by the builder. There's like $8,000 in upgrades in this home. It's a spec home. They spec'd it out. They decided how it was going to be. And then they ended up discounting it. So we were able to get this house $47,000 off of its original price.
Love it.
And they were offering only about $5,000 in closing costs because they had discounted the house so much. So the $5,000 wasn't going to be enough to meet their needs. They were doing this as a secondary home. So they weren't selling their house right away. So they weren't going to have a ton of that upfront cash. So I was able to request more through our preferred sales rep. And at first her manager was resistant and she said, hey, this is one of Crystal's deals. And he said, okay, here's what we can do. And we were able to get that up to $15,000 towards their closing cost and get that handled for them. So that was very, very
It seems a
exciting.
little unfair, but my mom used to tell me, son, everything in life is not always fair. It is what it is, right? I remember that conversation. You called me and you're like, yeah, I mean, we offered this. And then when they said, hey, this is Crystal that's getting this deal done, they went ahead and made it happen there. And that to me is a perfect example of having that preferred sales rep, right? If that was the first deal that you've done with that rep, they might not have said, hey, this is Crystal, by the way. Like, she's been helping a lot of people out here with homes. It's a little bit of a different tune there. But to go for, so $47,000 off of the home, I don't expect much after that. We've done so much on the back end. And for them to just, they're offering $5,000, which is great. For you to turn that $5,000 into $15,000, that is cash. There's a difference between financing $47,000 and having $10,000 cash in your pocket, right? That is huge. Oh, that's huge.
Yes. Yes. So it was very exciting for them. Of course, all appliances and blinds, you see the washer and dryer included in this home. It's got 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,193 square feet. You've got this flex room in the front that I think maybe she was most excited about. And one of the things, this is a level 2 lot for us. You do have neighbors on both sides. They're not super close, but there's a water view in the back. For some reason, this time of year, that water, there's a little bit of an algae bloom going on, but that
Sure.
is something the HOA is going to treat the water, and they're supposed to be getting that taken care of. That just happens sometimes here in Florida.
In the summer times, you're going to get some green things that grow everywhere.
Yeah.
And the water
Yeah.
is one of them.
And it actually, I think, is a sign of a healthy ecosystem. If you know better than me, you can put it in the comments and correct it. But the algae helps put oxygen in the water. So at least that's what I've been told. So I love the LVP floors throughout this house. It's got a really large laundry room when we get there, which a lot of great features for them. So,
and with the builder that we think this is a great value community out here. The product that they put out for the price point, and then obviously knowing the history of the builder. No builder is ever perfect, people. We're never going to go online and say this is the most perfect builder. trust everything about them. Everything is like there's always ups and downs, but we think for the price point and the location, they have great value out here. Great value.
Yeah, and I've learned, a lot in this community. The construction manager can make a huge difference because, if he's in there watching what the trades are doing and catching problems on the spot, then when you have your inspection and we do the walkthrough, there's really minimal
Yeah.
cosmetic issues that we're going to find. Where some of them you walk through and it's like, how did you ever let the guy leave with it looking like this?
That is a
That needs
big
to be
laundry
fixed.
room.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, spot on with that, right? Like, so from obviously the rep that we work with out here, which there's multiple how many reps are out in this community? Maybe 4?
There's
3?
two regular ones that I see a lot. There's probably more rotating through.
Yeah, right. That
So,
come in and out. And so, between the preferred sales rep that we have out here and the construction manager that has made it past the other two, we definitely see some really good things in there. And I guess the message to everybody out there is don't take the risk, right? Go, and you may know somebody that is a quality rep inside of a particular community. Go with it. But with us, with any builder, we try to find that person that we can lean on. We're doing business with a lot of the viewers out there and a lot of the subscribers, and we want to take the guesswork out, and we want to put some systems into place, and our PSRs are a part of that system. And if we don't know one in there, we're going to find the one for our next people. That's just how we operate. Do you have anything else for them before we hop off?
no, but these facial expressions that we keep getting paused on, y'all. Oh, don't judge us.
I tell you what, if you all have made it this far, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Catch you guys on the next one.